back with me. You know me, I'm Kevin, and today I made my own Arduino temperature sensor with an LCD display. So let's go ahead to that project that I made. Here it is. Now you can already see the breadboard here. Well, you can already see with the LCD display I showed you just now. Also with a potentiometer, and this is a heat sensor, or you can say it as temperature sensor. Yep. For this one, this is a temperature sensor LM35. And to connect this, there's an LCD. You know it, there's also with a program. And this one, I use a potentiometer so I can control the brightness of this here. and also, the main thing, an Arduino Uno, Yep, I'm still using that. So, if you want to make this, and you might be asking, how did I make this tiny circle on the top? Okay, I'll tell you on the program. So, let's see the program. So now, here it is. Now you can already see the program. Well, now here it is. There's a liquid crystal LCD here. There's 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which are the pins in the Arduino which are used. And then there's inval, which means it turns a val into an integer. And then byte circle up 8, or this is the icon for thermometer. And for this one, this is a binary code, and as you can see here, there's 0 and 1s, so many. And I'm gonna tell you that this 8 is the number of this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, and there's 1, and these letter 1, number ones make some kind of 0. So that's why there's some kind of a tiny little dot with a hole there just now, which means degree. Well, yep, degree Celsius. And for this one, there's the LCD dot begin because, well, yep, it's to prepare the LCD to start first. And then there's LCD dot create char, which is creating the character of this into a tiny degree symbol like just now I show you, and the name is circle up. So yep, you know it, there's circle up here. So if you want to make more characters, yep, you've gotta make more LCD dot create char. So now here it is. Well, you can see there this thing because the for loop here is kind of short, and there's val, the val is an integer, you see it there just now. And there's analog read, and then there's a 0 in the bracket. It's actually the LM35 that I show you is connected to the pin which is analog 0. Well, in my Arduino there's 5 analogs, but I use 0, so here it is. And then there's float mv equals val and so on, like this one. Then this is a cell, which is the Celsius. So, and then there's a slash here, which is divided by 10. So if I remove the 10, that degrees of Celsius will just be times 10, and it's gonna be weird. And if it's real, it's gonna make fire. And there's set cursor, which is setting the cursor to 0, column 0 and row 0, like this one. And then LCD dot print temperature, same like that with 2 dots here. And then there's set cursor, that means go to the first row. Well, this one's row 0, so this is row 1. And then print cell, it doesn't use some kind of tiny quotes like this because the cell is this one. And then there's byte 1, and which is this one. There's some create char, this is 1. There, yep, you can see it, there's 1. So the code of this binary code here is 1. So there's byte and number 1 in the bracket. And then, so that means there must be already the little 0 just now. So I put this C directly without any space. And then, and for this delay, there's 1000, you know it? That is for 1 second. So it updates the temperature every 1 second. So now, here it is. Now you can already see the pins that I connected to. Well, it's kind of short because there's some kind of look to Arduino thingies. And for the and for this one, let's talk about the Arduino part. Then there's for this side, there's 4 until 9. There's A0. You remember there was kind of the 0 thingy in the program of Arduino just now. Then there's 5 volts, which is the pin which means 5 volt in the Arduino. Then there's GND, which is ground. Yep, ground or minus. And then for this one, there's the LM35 I showed you just now when I'm showing the model. Yep, it's the sensor here. And then there's the LCD. Well, actually, there's so many types of LCDs. So the thing that I use is the LCD 1602A. Yep, like that. And there's VDD, VCC, like that. Yep. Well, that's kind of going to be so many. And there's VCC also. And there is LCD, res. Well, RES is resistor because, yep, I have to connect it to the resistor first or it's gonna broke. Then there's the LCD pin named A. And then, like this one, so you can just connect it. If you want to make your own, you can just pause this video and connect it first. So for this one, there's plenty more like 9, 8, 7 until 4. And there's LCD, plenty of things like these. And the total, the LCD is connecting to 11 pins in here plus 1 in here. So there's many in here. And then you can see there's POT. Well, POT is potentiometer. Yep, I got it. And then let's go ahead to the LCD here. And it says look to Arduino, okay? You can look it again and pause it if you want. And then, but there's one thing which is connected only to LCD to the potentiometer directly. Like that, which is the pin named VO connected to the potentiometer pin 2. Well, you can see one of these potentiometer pictures like pot 3. Well, you know it is this one, pot 2 potentiometer pin 2, so that means this one. And LM35 look to Arduino because in this picture there's only 3 pins here and it's all used. 1, 2, 3, you know it. Then there's some POT, which is potentiometer I showed you just now. So it says look to LCD, there's potentiometer pin 2. And then there's Arduino and the potentiometer will be in the POT3 here. And sorry because pin 1 here is not used. So thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.
I'll be back.